All right, y'all. We back with another episode of Sipping and Spilling, and this is your girl Shaw Shaw.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. It's Breezy in the Cup, man. If y'all been paying attention to social media, we have been rolling and we've been promoting and we've been shouting loud, man. If you just stay tuned, our anniversary coming up, y'all, and the rollout is crazy. The promo is crazy. So stay tuned. Make sure you like. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications, cause we only going up from here, y'all. So. Stay tuned, man. That anniversary coming soon.
Period.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Sasha.
How have your week been? I know it's been
Ah,
some days since we've talked. So
we gonna get into it. We ain't gonna get to it right now, but I ain't gonna lie. Oh man, stress after stress after stress after stress. It has been stressful. Like, oh man, this
life be
yeah,
life.
life too hard. Like I'm glad I'm a strong person because life is just hitting me every way but loose.
Yeah, I understand.
What about you?
I got to do something before the summer over. So I really been chill, but I'm gonna try to do something. I need
Speaking
to
of
get out the
summer,
house.
this probably a personal conversation, but I need to know if I'm getting my nephew.
Oh yeah, that's a personal. Okay, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
talk about that. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
matter of fact, while we talking about it, let me tell you what he did.
Oh Lord, him in this game.
Oh, he called me. He don't just call. So he called me. What you doing? I'm driving. Where you driving to? I say I drive for work. Oh, okay. You been on your game? I, I say I get on it probably once a week. Why what's up? Oh, I can't get online with my game. I said, oh yeah. I said, well, did you ask what's the name? Can they pay for it?
Right.
They say they always ain't got no money. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, what you doing? Oh, I'm by what's her name house. I said, okay, well, it's just $11. They ain't got $11. No, I don't think they got no money. I said,
So he
so
just know to call you.
I said, so basically, you calling me to get something paid for? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, maybe,
Okay,
maybe
he was
not.
being smart about him out like that though.
Man, I said, well, it's not gonna work this time. I said, yep, you called the wrong person because I ain't got no money to give you. So yeah, I don't know what
Oh,
to do
so
for you.
you ain't let it slide this time. He
I
couldn't get
didn't.
it.
I actually didn't. So then the next day I called him. I said, what you doing? Nothing. I'm playing my game, but I can't play online. I said, okay. Well, I got something for you. I said, you want that game paid for? Yeah, I do. I said, give me a. I'm gonna give you a word, and when I give you that word, you need to know how to pronounce that word. You need to give me that word in your definition, and you need to put the word in the sentence. And I said, you need to have all that done by the time your mama get off work. He said, okay. I say it wasn't even 4 o'clock. That boy called me. I got it. I got
I already know.
it.
As soon as I called him and talked to him, he said, "Okay, I'm about to call my TT. Bye."
Yeah, I ain't heard from him since.
Oh, I already know. You already know how it goes.
I ain't heard, I paid for it. He said okay. I said you're welcome. He said TY.
Oh, oh, oh.
TY.
Hit you with the TY. Dang, you let him do
Yeah.
you like that?
And look, I'm done fighting him. I'm done. I'm
That's
done. It
crazy.
is what it is.
That
I
is
see. I
crazy.
see clearly when it comes to when the parents ain't paying, he just called
He go
me.
to TT.
What about everybody else in his line? He got a whole line up. Why am I the
Right.
second call?
He just
like,
goes to one to the next.
like,
That's crazy. You let him get you like always. Like
nah.
you
I
said,
made him work this time. He
a
worked this
little
time.
tad bit.
No,
It
that was
wasn't
a
much.
man. Look, that was a good work. I felt like that was a great learning lesson.
Mm, that's crazy. All right, y'all. Well, I guess enough about personal. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the wine for today. So it's NBA superstar James Harden. He launched a Jay Harden wine in partnership with Accolade wines to make quality wine more accessible to all consumers. Jay Harden Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a 5.0 out of 5 stars average rating value. That's what they say. So we're gonna let y'all know. The price of this wine is $10.49. We got it from Total Wine. And the alcohol volume is 13.5%. So we're gonna go ahead and pour it up, taste it, and let y'all know what we think.
Honestly, I didn't even know he had a wine.
I been knew
And
he had it, but I just never thought to try it.
is
So
this supposed to be a red wine?
it's a red wine. Yes, it's a
I ain't
Cabernet.
gonna lie, red wine's been disappointing me lately. So let's get into it.
I see.
It smell bitter.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Let's see. I had put some ice in mine. You just drinking yours dry?
Yeah, mine cold, chilled already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's do a little air tap.
Yeah, see.
Dang, you already
Oh, my
tasted it.
bad. Tap, tap. um, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, it's not bad at
It's a
all.
type dry I could deal with. I
Yeah,
could
it's
deal with
not
it.
like the other ones we've tried. It's for
Yeah, I
some.
could.
It's it's
Yeah,
it's to go with a meal though.
I could deal with it. I could deal with it. I'm gonna pour me
Dang,
some.
you pouring more?
Yeah,
God
cause I could deal with it. I actually could deal with
damn.
it.
Dang, like okay, I can do this. I'm pour a little bit more.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It got a hint of sweet,
It
and
have a hint of sweet.
I
It's
could
not
deal with that.
overly strong, but it has like a core. It's a nice. It's smooth. It's
Yeah,
smooth.
I could do with
I
this. I could do with
I
this.
would recommend. What you give it? 1 out of 10.
Uh, just due to I don't like dryness, but it still had that heat, that the little scent or the little quick. Hell, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but that little taste of sweetness. Just because it had that, I'm gonna go with a 7.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because I don't mind if it's not too sweet. I'm gonna give it an
Um,
8.
I think out of all the dry wines that we
This the best
had, and
one.
I didn't like this. This. I rather drink this. I don't need to pour juice with this, y'all.
Yeah,
So
this one is good by itself.
if y'all on the young palate like me, or you ain't been that stressed out in life, I guess this is doable. I know every
Is
time
this
y'all
a
hear
is this
me.
a stressed out drink for you right
Nah,
here?
nah, it's not even a stressed out drink. I ain't got no money for alcohol, but
What this will
I
do?
drink this. Yeah.
Yeah, this will do. Nah, it's actually good, y'all.
I
I
would
recommend it.
I would eat this with a salad.
I don't think you can eat wine though, but okay.
I would drink this with a salad. I would drink it with a salad, y'all.
You were serious too. I can eat this. What I
Wait,
said. Like,
let's
let
just
me know.
times out real quick. So today I went to Total Wine to pick up the wine, right? Now
Hmm.
I didn't been to Total Wine a couple of times. Now I'm just ordering online instead of going there and shop. I ain't got time for all that. I ain't gonna lie. Side note, ordering online saves so much. Like it saves my time, it saves
I
my
need to start
energy.
doing that then.
Yes, I'm an online shopper. I've come to terms. But anywho, I was in there and Total Wine on, I don't know if it's on Saturdays or if it's like every day, I don't know. But it's like it's like HEB on Sunday. Sample,
Mm.
sample, 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 sample. Girl, I went
Oh yeah,
around.
when I go on Fridays or Saturday, girl.
I
Oh,
went to every station. I was not
period.
playing. I was not
Man,
playing.
you could get a little buzz for free,
You
okay?
hear
Go to
me?
Total
Do
Wine.
you hear me? I'm talking about, ooh wee.
And they gonna let you sample every single drink they have and everything.
Man, I'm like, man, I'm trying $55 bottles for the free. Come
Right.
on, man. You can't beat that. You
Man.
you
Hmm.
can't beat that. So
Yes. Yes. They be on it. For me, because I only go on Friday and Saturday, but every time I go, they be giving samples.
I took pictures. I got some nice shots to try.
Oh
Some nice
wow.
shots. I mean, man, I'm not really a vodka person, but the vodka I tried today,
Was
oh my
good.
god, it was so smooth. It was so I didn't even make a face. It was so smooth.
I know we
I'm
drinking our wine, but I kind of had a busy day today, and I'm just starting to unwind, so I got my shot on the side too with my wine. Okay.
oh, you got a shot with it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been drinking since I woke up.
Oh yeah. See. I had a little busy day, so I can unwind now. So now I gotta make up, for the day. I've been drinking my water, so now I'm good.
Let me and look, dog. We ain't trying to come off as alcoholics. You do what you do, okay?
Right.
Do
It's been a
what you
long
do.
week.
But this,
Like.
and before we get into the show, let me tell you how pissed off I am. Oh my gosh! Yesterday, I had yesterday off
Yeah, I remember you were
because
saying that.
I was supposed to go to court, but uh,
Oh, was
yesterday.
that pertaining to the episode we had about the ticket?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. So I was supposed to go to court. I thought I was supposed to go to court, right? So boom, it's about damn near an hour. It's closer to my job, so it's about an hour away. I
Oh,
get
dang.
there, I'm like, man, I hope this the right place because the day before my court date, I'm like,
Mhm.
damn, I don't know where the hell this address at. So I'm like, shit. I'm looking up. I'm trying to look up the email they sent me, the the ticket I actually got, but it said PO box. I'm like, shit, man. I don't know where this supposed to be at. Anywho, I get to where I thought it was. They was like, oh, this not the right location. I'm gonna give you the right location.
Mhm.
So the right location was 20 minutes away. Luckily, I showed up 30 minutes ahead. So I made the 20 minutes. Boom,
Okay.
I get all the way to the right location. I got 5 minutes to court. I say, hey, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here. This is my ticket. This is the court date. Please let me in. Like, I am not trying to, I don't know what that other life like. I ain't trying to find out what it's like. So she said, oh, no, you just needed to submit an answer by this date. Your court date not is still pending. I said, huh? She said, yeah, we pretty much booked up for July. We kind of fully booked up for August, so we probably won't get you to September.
Oh wow.
I'm like, wow, I took
You
off.
did
Like,
all that. Oh, you took the day off and
yeah,
girl.
I said, I'm just like, now y'all know, well, y'all may not know, but September is my birthday. I ain't about to play with them people. You could catch me every day in September except my birthday. Don't call me the cool. And my birthday fall on a Friday
And if you gotta
this
go to
year.
that court date, then you just gotta go.
You know that what they not gonna do is have me fucked up. That's what they not
Mm.
gonna do. That's
And you
you
gonna tell
know,
them just like that?
judge. Please don't piss me off on my birthday. On my birthday, cause this shit happened months ago.
Mm.
Like
Now you let me know how that go when you tell them that, okay?
that's all I'm saying. That's all. But anywho, that's not even the pissed off part. I went to work, right? I called him. I said, because there was no reason. I'm like 20 minutes away from the job. I might as well go to work. So I'm like, man, look, I could come in, y'all. I'm still good for my route. They say, yeah, come in. All right, boom. This is the end of the shift, right? So whatever, man. If you a truck driver, you know what that truck life, man. Sometimes, man, it's not always restrooms available to you, so you gotta go ahead and pull on that side of the road and do what the hell you gotta do, right? So I pulled over. I gotta pee. I was holding it. I'm holding it for about almost 2 hours. I'm like, I can't hold it no more. I was trying to make it to the truck stop. I'm like, nah, fuck that, bro. I gotta pee. I get out to pee. I noticed that what did it like the skirt on the trailer had
Mm-hmm.
I guess it broken off. I'm like, damn. I look at it, I pull on it, I'm like, man, this ain't breaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just from my judgment, I'm like, shit, I could just get to the yard, take it off, rip it off for it to do its thing, right?
Yeah.
So boom, pull up to the yard. The little safety manager on the yard. I honestly did not expect him to be right there, right there. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? But he was right there. So he turned on his truck, come towards me. He said, "Hey, you ain't see the side of your trailer?" I said, "Yeah, I seen the side of my trailer. I was just trying to get to the yard so I could take care of it." So you rode like that? Yeah, bro. Like
One thing after another.
I'm like, man, if you look at it, you know what I'm saying, it's not like it was gonna fall off. It wasn't gonna hurt nobody. It just need to be unscrewed. That's not the point. You roll like that. You scrape concrete. You could have made another car get into that's just a big
Mm.
ass thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at him like, bruh, like I took matters into my own hand. I didn't think it would have been a big safety issue. I do understand that it's a problem, but I didn't think it would hurt somebody else. So I rode with it because I wasn't in fear of somebody else's safety. Right? He get to taking pictures of it. I'm gonna go tell Elvin. That's the manager. I'm like, okay, like I mean, you do your job, I'm
Do
gonna
what you
do
gotta
mine.
do.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now this is the part where I got pissed off. I get in my car so I could go tell the minute. He see that I'm getting in my car. He get in his car. He ran like a little bitch to go fucking tell. Like,
Oh wow.
man, he ran, bro. He ran like it was our daddy and he had to tell first. It pissed me all the way off, bro. I'm like, bro, like I don't expect you not to say anything. How I expect it is, hey man, you got to tell the manager that's fine. Take your pictures, do what you need to do. We could go in there together and we could talk. But no, you ran in there like a little ass bitch and you went tell my story for me. And it
Right.
pissed me off, bruh. Pissed me off. I was so mad. So man, manager, he was like, just, call the mechanics out to fix it, right? I'm like,
Mhm.
all right, bro. Boom, come. I called, did what I had to do. I went back in. I said, all right. So what's up? Like, like I don't look. I done been fired twice from a job, from the same job. I done been fired twice from one job that I don't play these games. So I said, what's up? What's the next step? He was like, oh, your manager is such and such. She'll talk to you. I said, look, I live an hour away. I'm
Right.
not. I'm not about to come into this job to get fired. I'm not. He was like, well, nobody said nothing about firing. It's a safety issue. You probably would just, get a write up for safety. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, look, I don't appreciate him coming to tell my story. I wasn't
Right.
looking. I wasn't trying to hide. You can't hide. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't trying to hide. I got no problem telling you my story, but like that just wasn't okay. He was like, well, we all got our own jobs. That's his job. That's just what he's supposed to do. Just next time, just pull over, call in. I can understand it's Friday and you're trying to get
Hmm.
off. And it's just like it had nothing to do with trying to get off.
Hmm.
Truth is the matter. If you have to pull over and call mechanic, it takes 2 hours. That is the truth. But it wasn't, oh, so I could get off work. It was, why waste 2 hours of my time? Hold up my next driver time. Why do all that if you just need to rip the piece off?
Like they was making a big. I mean, I understand for security purpose and all that other stuff, but if it's some, I mean, come on now.
It was just a piece that needed to be ripped off. That's
Right.
that's what I was thinking of doing. That's what the mechanic person would have done. That's all it was to rip a piece off. Man, I tell you, man, that motherfucker had me hot, bro. My ear was hot.
I'm about to say you're here.
No, not my ear, bro. Like my ear was hot. Like you know how mad you got to be for your ear to feel hot.
Yeah, you
Like
pissed. Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, let's get into it. I know we gave y'all a long introduction, but man, I tell you that shit pissed me all the way off, bro. Like,
Mm.
shout out to the truck drivers that's having a hard time, man. They motherfuckers who don't drive a truck swear they know how to tell you how to do your job. So,
All right. So Breezy had a long week, y'all, as we can see. Um, Prayers for her, and we're gonna sip to that. Okay.
oh, right, and I sip to that. I sip to that.
Yeah,
I drank
we're
the whole
gonna sip.
bottle to
We're gonna
that.
sip to that. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the spill of the week. So it was an armed 60 girl. Did you see this though? All
Mm-mm.
over the internet.
Oh, girl in Houston,
Yes.
girl,
So it was an armed.
girl. Just
Yes.
finish so I can say my opinion.
So it was an armed 64-year-old woman. Blocks Texas highway in her lawn chair during a standoff. Officials, a Texas highway was shut down Thursday for several hours after a 64-year-old woman involved in a crash pulled out a gun and a lawn chair and sat in one of the lanes, Harris County Constable Precinct 4. A Texas highway was shut down Thursday for several hours after she was involved in a crash. She pulled out a gun and her lawn chair and sat there. It sat in one of the lanes, sparking an hours-long standoff. Authorities said Thursday the incident, which unfolded on Interstate 45 in the Spring area north of Houston, ended peacefully. Authorities said when the woman surrendered, no one was hurt in the incident. And this is the quote or whatever that they said. We saved her life, said Maj Cedric Collier,
Major.
Major. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. With the Harris County Sheriff's Office during a news conference Thursday evening. The good thing is someone's mother and grandmother is coming home tonight. During the standoff, the woman who has a history of mental illness had a revolver in her hand, which she kept pointing at her head. Collier said crisis negotiators were called in to talk her through the situation and were even able to build a report with the woman. He also said that the woman's daughter also arrived to the scene and was able to speak to her mother. The incident began unfolding after the woman appears to have intentionally crashed into the back of an 18-wheeler in the southbound lanes of the interstate. No one was hurt in the crash either. During the ordeal, the Harris County Constable's office released photos showing the woman sitting in the lawn chair, sorry, in the middle of the highway at the large police response. The suspect refuses to comply with verbal commands and is refusing to drop the weapon. The constable's office said earlier in the day, emergency crews shut down the north and southbound lanes of the highway amid the responses. Um, and traffic was diverted off the highway, which has since been reopened. Girl.
Uh, I feel so many different things. I'm gonna let you speak
I
first. I'm gonna let you speak
mean,
first.
I didn't really dig deep into it that day. I just kind of saw everybody like posting lady in the middle of the road on the highway. So I was kind of like, okay, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then once I got home and I actually read and saw what happened, I'm like, okay, it's some kind of mental illness, or maybe I guess some people were saying like dementia or
Mm-hmm.
something. Yeah.
Dementia.
Yeah. So yeah, at first I was just kind of like, okay, like is this a joke or something? Then I saw people posting like straw tubes and all this other stuff. So I was like kind of like confused at first.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, that was
So this I feel from two different point of views. If as a truck driver, this is speaking from a truck driver, the amount of pissed off I would be
crazy.
for someone to cause an accident with me. This is not now. This is going on my record. Whether I caused it or didn't, it's going on my record. For the second hand, bitch, you caused this accident and then you pulled on a lawn chair and set your ass in the highway. That's just a whole level
Like
of
she was sitting on her
yeah,
front porch or something,
yeah,
or her
yeah,
backyard.
yeah.
Like
That's a
what?
whole level of pissing me the fuck off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not you about to have me go on record. And not only nobody's worried about me, but you didn't cause the whole scene because somebody didn't make sure you was okay enough to not get in that car.
Hmm.
And then from the other hand, is you know how done in life you gotta be to get into a car accident and sit your ass in the middle of the highway? Like, you know, that's crazy. That's crazy. That I don't know if that's bitch I ain't got insurance or hey, fuck it. Like, or it's just simply maybe she really did have a mental illness. But I'm just saying, not without the mental illness, you got to be a fed up person to sit in the middle of a highway like you ain't just caused an accident.
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
so
She
yeah,
was sitting there chilling,
yeah,
like that's
bitching
where she was supposed to be.
with the gun,
Period. With
like
our legs crossed too.
chilling. The thing is, I got off work and I seen it on my Facebook. I'm like, is this serious right now? Like, what the hell?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was like the topic of the week. Okay.
Like, I tell you, I don't ever want to be that fed up in life for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no disrespect or anything to her family or her, but
no, not at all. But I'm just saying,
yeah,
like, that's like to not be stunned, to just, I mean, because they hit her side. Is you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They
yeah.
hit her side of the car, and she must have got out on the other side, pulled her
Right.
chair out, and
Like
sat in the
she must have
highway.
said today is the fucking day. Okay.
like, like it's
Like
not funny, but it's like, man, did you really do that?
today is the day.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Her children might not find it funny because it's not funny. It could have been it could have went a whole nother way.
Yeah,
But at the
I
same,
will say that I'm so happy that it didn't end deadly or something. I'm happy that they did, try to work with the woman and get her daughter out there and stuff, and it didn't go left.
yeah, I mean that's good, but at the end of the day, you got to be one fed up person to sit in the highway, Houston at that Houston highway, like,
The way that traffic be flying,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
baby,
I'm glad it
baby,
ended in a civil way, but that could have went every way but
but
wrong.
the
Well,
right way,
any way but right.
right.
So yeah. You
I'm gonna let you go ahead and do the quote, okay?
gonna do the quote?
No, I'm gonna let you do the quote.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So, all right, y'all. Y'all let us know how you feel about that because that was crazy. But
And make
okay.
sure y'all be dropping comments and stuff on the videos, on the YouTube. Comments. Y'all send us emails, inbox us stuff y'all want us to talk about, questions y'all want us to answer. Just putting that out there.
Yep. So, all right. Quote of the week. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim by Harvey Milk. Uh, when this air, it would be July, but for our last episode of June. Was I supposed to say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So it's not going unnoticed, y'all. This is Pride Month, man. We about to just for the last month of June. I mean, for the last week of June, we about to go ahead and end it with the Pride Month. I know, y'all probably been like, I ain't gonna celebrate Pride. Look, let me tell y'all. I'm one of them gays that I ain't gotta say I'm gay, bro. Like, you can look at me and you can see I'm gay. You ain't gonna go to my bio and see a rainbow flag. You ain't even about to see me wearing a rainbow flag. Like, I ain't gotta be that expressive with it, bro. You could talk to me and you could see what it is, and you know what I'm saying. But I ain't about to just. First of all, I don't like the color rainbow. The colors of the rainbow is so bright and so big and it's so loud, and I'm not that bright. I'm not that big, but I can be that loud. So yeah. Anywho, Pride Month is dedicated to the celebration of LGBTQ, and then on top of that, look, us a difference of us who like the same sex. We got to stop adding letters. Okay, I'm getting confused. There's so many letters to this thing, man. Like it's not just the straights judging us. I'm judging us. Why is it so many different letters? Like every year we get another letter added. Like I can't keep up with this. But all right. Pride Month is dedicated to the celebration of LGBTQ plus pride. Starting after the Stonewall riots of 1969, it has evolved into a global movement with millions of people celebrating in thousands of cities in over 100 centuries across the world. So,
Yes.
woohoo!
All right,
You know what I'm
y'all.
saying?
So,
Y'all know when Barack Obama was, president, when he was in term, he made gay marriages legal. So, you know what I'm saying? We have came a long way. So, you know, shout out to us.
yes. So speaking on that, so topic is about. Um,
LGBT.
yes, and
Gay
this
pride.
episode is all contributed to Breezy, y'all. This
Ooh, we
is
got an episode dedicated to me, y'all. Let's
so.
go.
All right, so this topic is gonna be called Rainbow Revolution.
I
Okay,
know that's right.
so I will be asking you questions on this episode, and you will be answering.
Do I ask you questions?
Nope. This is your episode. This is all about you.
All right, cool. Let's get it.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit about your personal journey and how you became identified as LGBTQ or,
Okay. My journey. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I want to run down the whole thing. Maybe we should be more specific with questions, but I could
um
just
I
give a
guess like how
little
did you come out like to everybody?
to everybody. I don't think I came
Or
out
just
to.
in general, your close
Okay.
family. Yeah.
Um. So let me see. I think. I mean, to be honest, I've always liked the girls. I just didn't know. I never put a name to it. I didn't know it was a name to it. It wasn't that deep. But let's see. In elementary, it started off in elementary. I was so attracted to teachers. I mean, like the women teachers. Oh my gosh! Like I probably had probably about 4, 5 elementary teachers crushes. Like it's crazy.
Ain't that many in elementary though?
In elementary, know what I'm saying? Like in elementary. So I'm not gonna say I knew. I wasn't old enough to put anything to anything, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, man, that lady cute. And you know what? It started in New Orleans. It went back. It's that far back. Like I was, I haven't lived in New Orleans in a very, very, very long time. So like this was before Katrina, and I don't even know at this point. I don't know. I don't remember what year Katrina happened in, but I know I had to been in like what, first grade.
First grade, yeah.
Yeah, so I remember this lady. She had she had goals in her mouth, man. If y'all know anybody from New Orleans, them goals is, man, probably about every older generation lady, even man, got goals in their mouth. And I'm like, ooh, man, that's how I knew. Well, that's when I figured. So boom, we fast forward to we moved to Texas, and I say what, like fourth grade? Yeah, I'm gonna say fourth grade. I met this girl, but we was friends. Like we was real life friends. That was like at the time she was my best friend. And I was like, man, like I've never kissed a girl. Can I kiss you, right? So boom, we kissed. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bad, y'all. I was a little bad. I kissed her, and but we was in an abandoned apartment, right? Like,
Wow.
Look, no, no, no. You know where we stayed at in Baytown, right?
Yeah.
Creekside. Do you know that the apartment next to us didn't have nobody in
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I know.
How you know?
I mean, we stayed there. It was like that for a while. You forgot.
But how you know it was open?
We're talking about you right now. I never been over there.
So boom, it was open, right? We went in there. I'm like, okay, let's kiss. We kissed, and like I guess inside of me, I felt like it was more to go on with. But I mean, I'm a kid. I'm like, I don't know what to do after this. Like, so we just stopped at the kiss. But I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I kissed my first girl in elementary. So, let's see. Then we fast forward to middle school, and like I had got my first girlfriend in middle school, and like at this point, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure like I like girls. I'm like, I don't know. Still not really just putting a label to it. I ain't know it was a label. I ain't never heard like lesbian. Like I never heard none of them terms. So it's just like I don't know, but I think I like girls, right? So we ain't gonna go too deep into y'all because I
Yeah, we
could,
don't have to go too deep.
I just hit mama up. But
Yeah.
anywho, when I finally just put a name to it, I had I had told mama, I just walked in the room. I was like, I don't know. I think I like girls. She looked at me. She was like, no, you don't. I was like, okay. Like, nah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I think I do. Like,
But
I'm pretty,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She was just like, we'll talk about it when you get older. Right now isn't the time to talk about it. I was like, okay. Like, I mean, it really wasn't nothing for me to say after that. I'm like in the fifth grade, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I guess we'll talk about it when I get older, but I think I'm pretty sure. So, and then like even still I didn't feel like oh shit like I'm a lesbian. At this like that's one still at this time it's not like I really just know what the terms are or none of that shit. I just like fuck I like girls. But
Yeah.
like I had a guy friend and like we still dealt with each other, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess that was like my boyfriend type shit, but like I also was telling him like I'm like I ain't gonna lie like bro I think I like girls and he was like are you sure like you wanna like I don't know. You want to read the Bible? I'm like, bro, no, I don't want to read the Bible, bro. Like, I'm like, no, bro. I think I like girls. Like, that's just, you know what I'm saying? And that's how that
Yeah.
started. But I didn't when I knew I liked the girls, I didn't come out the gate like I just like girls. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I didn't just exclude guys out of the situation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, how do you think society's attitude towards the community has changed over the years?
Um, I don't know. Me personally, like besides like just the whole like things me and mama went through, like
Hmm.
I didn't have, excuse me, but I didn't have like issues dealt with. I feel like people knew before me. You know what I'm saying? So like it's not even like I honestly didn't have a weak a label to myself. I didn't even think like liking girls was a thing. I didn't have nothing. So it's just like people just kept telling me, "Oh, you like girls? Like you like girls?" I'm like, "No, I don't. Like stop saying that, you weirdo. Like why would I
Hmm.
like girls?" You know what I'm saying? So like I didn't really go through a hard time of you know liking girls. I just besides mom getting over the fact like I didn't have a negative thing of going through. Like I
Right.
never felt misplaced or understood misunderstood or none of that. So I
Right.
know everybody's story different. I know especially for guys, their story are totally different. But like for me, like besides just your parents getting over it, I didn't
You
you
didn't deal
know
with the outside world society or any of
yeah,
that.
nah, yeah, not at all. So I hear from other people how it is, but that's not my story to tell because that's just
You
what's in
never had
my
to deal with it.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think me coming up, it was just becoming more acceptable. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. What advice would you give someone who's struggling to come out to their friends and family?
uh, I ain't got no advice honestly, because like I said, man, I was told I like the girls before somebody, before I told it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, personally, I feel like whoever you need to tell, if they don't know, they probably playing the blind eye to it because I could read when somebody gay instantly. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, if it's more of a religious thing, or your parents will get rid of you, shame you, whoop de whoop, like I would say, man, wait till you get older. You know what I'm saying? Like, dug it out like everybody else had to. Like, man, look, once you of age, can't nobody tell you anything. And if you can't rate of age, like you feel like you need to express yourself now. Like if it's more of so like you don't feel like you're the right gender, uh yeah, you're gonna have to talk to somebody else. I don't really know what advice to give that. I ain't gonna lie, when I was in like middle school and high
Mm-hmm.
school, I was really convinced I was gonna turn to a guy. Like I did all the research. Like I knew how much the surgeries cost. Like I was willing to go through the whole process of becoming a guy.
Hmm.
But like I said, you gotta do your research because I think for me, when I realized, like, dang, bro, I'm not gonna be able to get a girl pregnant, it just that took me left. I ain't gonna lie, like, it's like not saying that what's the point, but if I'm going to be a guy, like, I think it's more so I want to be a guy from birth. Like, I want to be able to join the conversations of growing with your dick and
Hmm.
when you was able to when you finally start producing sperm or when your facial hair like I didn't want to be like half a guy. Not to say that y'all half a guy, like don't cancel me. I'm just saying for me of being a guy, I just would want to be a guy from the get-go
Right.
instead of
From birth.
instead of transitioning to a guy. And it's like I feel like the child version of me was robbed, you know? So,
Yeah.
uh, so my advice is to get therapy, talk to someone who's more educated on me on it, because I mean, that wasn't my story. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
have a story of, I have a, a story
Yes.
that impact me, but
Hmm.
it was from my mom. It wasn't from everybody. It was
Yeah.
just from one person. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Everybody's story different.
Yeah.
How do you think um how how do you think you or the community can continue to promote acceptance and equality for the LGBTQ community?
um, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I guess it's
I'm
hard for you because, like you say, it's not really hard for people to accept.
no, it's not even that. It's like everybody, I guess, got their own. Everybody feels strong to where they want to feel strong. Me, I'm not about to go protest,
Okay.
for LGBT rights. Like
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. Like I just
So
feel like
you don't feel like you should do all of that to that extreme.
nah, I don't, not at all. It's like I'm me, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like I guess if you had such a big problem of acceptance, I could see why you gonna go that hard, but
Hmm.
like I don't what is it to promote? Like I mean, straight people ain't walking around here, straight right, straight rights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I don't feel like I have to do more than what a straight person doing for their
For their
sexuality.
rights.
Yeah,
Okay,
for their
that makes
sexuality.
sense.
Yeah, like it's not that deep. Like I'm not about to run around with a flag. Like I don't see why I need to stand more than the next person. Like you like what you like, I like what I like. Like
Hmm.
if you're bothered by who I am, maybe you should check yourself. Cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like I guess like right now, if Trump banned gay marriages, it still won't bother me. Like I'm still
Yeah.
gonna go be with a girl if we can't get married. Hell, marriage wasn't on my cycle anyway. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't think it's that deep. Like no, don't cancel me, y'all. But I really don't think it's that deep. And I met a lot of people who is a part of the community, and it's not
Right.
that deep. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's other shit that's going on in the world to fight for besides somebody accepting your sexuality. Like it's not that deep.
Yeah. Okay. Can you share a positive experience or a moment that you've had?
Uh,
Um,
yeah. I think my most positive experience is senior year. I never forget this. Man, me and mom, we had a long fight from middle school to senior year. We had a long fight on me liking girls, but I think, I mean, I know I won the fight because she gave up. She gave up long time ago. I think she was just like, fuck it, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm.
my senior year, I got a girlfriend. She knew I had got a girlfriend, and she took me out to eat. I never forget this. I think we went to a little Chinese buffet, and she took me out to eat, and she sat down with me, and she was like, "Look, I accept it. You like girls, I accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I'm done fighting you on it." She was like, "The only thing I'm not liking is you trying to be a little boy." I was like, I'm not trying to be a little boy. Like I'm not trying to be a boy. This is I'm comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to wear
Right.
it. And like I feel like honestly girl clothings are so womanizing. Like
Mhm.
you could go buy a girl white tee and then buy a boy white tee, but the girl white tee won't show all your little titties. It's like, come on,
Mhm.
man. Like it I think it's just about comfortability. It have nothing to do with trying to be a boy.
Yeah.
I think boy clothes are just more comfortable. It's not sexualizing me, and I don't want to be sexualized. That's not who I am. Like, I'm not going around showing my titties, showing my ass. Like, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. Anyway, that was I think my most positive thing. Is just
Her
she,
accepting.
yeah, yeah. Her just saying I'm done fighting you on it, and like to be honest, that's when our relationship turned around.
Yeah, I remember. Cause oh Lord, it was a journey. Lord.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all
That
have
was
came a long
not a
way.
long way.
Yeah.
Now, like we talk about. I mean, we talk about everything.
Mhm.
Like like I
I ain't gonna
appreciate
speak
it.
too much on it. That's your story, but y'all came a long way.
Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know. I just appreciate it. I wish she just would have. And then that's another thing. I ain't saying just hop on board. You know what I'm saying? Like if your child think that they like the same sex, I ain't saying just go full forward. All I'm saying is like don't shame them. Work
Right.
with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not a you need to seek God. It's not a you need to seek therapy. Like it's not none of that. Just listen to your child because I've met plenty of more women that
Mhm.
thought they liked the girls, and then when they got to high school or then when they got to college, they wasn't like it wasn't even that they liked it girls. It was just maybe that's what's when you a little girl, it's more easier to talk to little girls. When you a little man, it's more easy to talk to little mans. So in the
Mhm.
process of growing, you could get confused on where your comfortability fit. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So I don't encourage you just to support your child being gay, but I don't encourage you to just act like they got a mental illness or nothing. Like let your child grow. Like hell, your child probably really not even be gay. They were just more comfortable talking to the same sex. Then
Right.
they experience life and it's like, oh shit, the opposite sex cool as fuck. Come with problems, but shit, cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, the questions I have for you, like you said, your experience is different from everybody else. So
Uh,
you don't really face, I guess, like the peer pressure from the outside world and stuff like that.
mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. I should have came up with some different questions for your
I
ass.
mean, you knew this journey. I don't see,
Yeah, I knew, but we're not always together, so
eh,
yeah.
nah, I ain't never just. I think I probably got it more chill than most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all I got to say, especially if like a young kid is listening, like, you don't have to make a decision. Like, if you're in elementary, because I was curious in elementary. I didn't know what it was. If you know what I'm saying, if you're in middle school, you in high school, you do not have to make a decision. The world does not end, and nobody judge you if you think you're gay, curious if you gay, curious of your gender. The world does not end, and you do not need to make a decision right now. Live life. Go to your 20s. Even if you're in your 20s and you're not sure, that's fine. Like, that's fine. Just don't play with nobody's feelings and keep it real with everybody else. And most importantly, keep it real with yourself. Like, that's what life for is to experiment. Like, it doesn't matter if you're gay. It doesn't matter if you're bi. It pansexual. Like none of that matters, bro. Somebody gonna love you, and who don't accept it, man, fuck them. Like fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they don't need to be in your life. Like you would think you being confused on your sexuality is the biggest thing in life, and it's not. You just need to go talk to more people to realize what other people going through, to realize who you like is far fetched from a big problem in life. Like far fetched. Like it's some people who can't pay their bills. It's some people who can't get a job. It's some people who don't know their parents. Like you know what I'm saying? Like man, life don't end because of your sexuality. So like you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta accept yourself first. You can't expect nobody else to accept you if you don't accept yourself. Regardless, like
Mhm.
whether you straight, whether you gay, like it don't even, at this point, this have nothing to do with your sexuality. It's whatever whoever you is as a person. You can expect nobody to be more comfortable with you besides you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I had wanted to add a I'll sip to that because we haven't did that in a while.
Okay,
And I'll start first.
okay, girl.
Okay. And I'll sip to you changing your batteries in your smoke detector.
Wait, what? If I batteries? My batteries?
In your smoke detector, yes.
My batteries in my smoke detector?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Be quiet. Hold on. It's gonna come. That's what I'm sipping to, okay?
First of all, I
Right there. You
don't.
didn't hear that? That's what that is.
Is that my house?
Yes. All
Really?
this time.
It
It's not mine, that's yours.
might be. I ain't gonna lie. I do not recognize that sound, to
Oh
be
my
honest.
God, you should have.
I think you about to come with real shit. You talking foolishness.
I'm gonna sip to that, okay? We're gonna get that taken
Well,
care
I
of
didn't
the next
change no
time.
batteries, so the fuck.
That's my
Hey,
sip to that moment.
I'm
So
thinking,
what
I'm like, dang, girl, what you got to say? I'm thinking you about to really say something, girl. Man, I ain't never changed them batteries. To be honest,
oh wow.
I ain't never noticed the sound. Mm.
Oh man,
Look,
why you just sipping
Shaw
on
Shaw trying to get out of this, y'all. But I can ask Shaw Shaw some questions, y'all.
it? No, I don't have nothing to say.
No?
No.
Okay, let's talk about this topic from a quote unquote straight person, right?
Okay.
As a woman who like men, knows she like men, and gonna, I guess, die with men.
Okay.
Never been curious.
I'm not gonna say I've never been curious, but I just feel like I'm a woman and I know how I am, so I don't want to deal with that.
Another woman.
I don't want to deal with another woman. Like I know how I am emotionally and stuff.
So then you agree with men when they say women is too emotional.
Women are too emotional. I mean,
Oh
most women.
girl.
I'll say that most women. But I know that I know how I am, so I wouldn't want to be with a woman just because I know how I am.
So you think every woman you?
No, no, they not. Some
Uh,
women are some tough, strong
little
motherfuckers.
niggas.
Some women
uh,
they don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah.
yeah, but I know how I am, and I don't want to. I don't want to date someone like that. That's like, nah.
Like that? Like what?
No, meaning I don't want to date another emotional human.
Human? Because
Yeah.
men are emotional.
Oh, nowadays they are very. Nowadays, some men are more emotional than women,
You hear me?
and as time go on, it's the men that's worse than the women. If you want to be honest,
Yeah.
they don't accept rejection. They can't control their emotions. Yeah, but mm-mm. I ain't say I don't have nothing wrong with it, but nah, I just I like that. Well, I mean, women are attractive. I'll say if a woman look good, if she fine, I have no problem with doing that. Like,
Yeah, I
you
don't like
know,
when you do that. You go ahead and chill out with that. But let me
I'll
tell
say
y'all, y'all.
that.
Let me tell
But
y'all a story, y'all.
I already knew where this conversation was going.
Yo, so look, let me tell y'all, I think it's just a trauma response, right? Like my mama ain't play with me. Like she ain't play with me at all, bruh. Like when I told her I like girls, when I say she put me through the battle, bruh, I went through war with that lady, right?
World
So
War Four.
right, because we in three right now. Oh, I went through it with that lady that I feel like it's cool
I
Shaw Shaw don't like girls, but she could never like girls because
excuse you.
you
How you
heard me?
gonna tell me what I can do?
You could never like girls. I mean ever, bro. If you wasn't gonna sit there and deal with Mama Bull like I dealt with Mama Bull, you can't
I
just
can't do it.
you can't like it's just unacceptable. Like you gotta get it out the mud and be traumatized like me. Like
Mm,
it's the only way I accept it.
that's
My
crazy. At this
look,
grown age, though,
at this grown age.
that's crazy.
We went to a club. Where were we?
You talking about the we went to it was a club.
Yeah, man, we went somewhere, right? Uh, this stud come up to my sister. I'm looking hard as fuck. You think I'm her nigga the way I was looking. And it's the way she did it. It ain't like she came up to her, hey, how you doing? She came up to her and grabbed her hand. You know what I'm saying? She grabbed her hand like, hey, how you doing? I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, hell no. It rubbed me all the wrong way, and my sister just sitting there smiling. Bitch, don't you like dick? What you smiling for?
I
Like
mean,
you should
like
have took your
like I was
hand
trying
back.
to, yeah, like I was trying to get with the woman. She gave me a I mean, she
Why
was.
didn't you take your hand back? If that was an ugly nigga, you would have grabbed your hand back.
I mean, she was a nice looking woman. I'm not
No.
into women, but she was a nice looking woman.
Let me tell y'all. If Cause I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a day me and Shasha gonna have to meet people. I just look uh, for
Y'all
the
be ready
stud
for her,
for
okay?
the lesbians out there. Don't you touch her. Don't you look at her. And if you look at her, say hi and keep it moving. I ain't playing that. If she ain't gonna get it how I got it, she can't be gay. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
just know if a woman approach my sister, I'm big dog. Real talk. Um, I'm more than a cute dog.
Oh wow.
Get your ass away.
The people.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, it really just be funny, like seeing you, like really you be
No, I
tripping,
don't play that. I
like.
don't play that. I don't play that. No, I don't play that at all. We don't play them games. We don't play that gay shit. You
Oh,
hear
for
me?
me. Oh, for me,
Yeah,
you
no, no,
don't.
no. We don't play that gay shit.
Oh man, not for her, but for me, y'all. For
Look,
me.
okay. So answer this question, right?
Mhm.
I think every woman who like women is curious to know why is it people who straight when they get that liquor in them they gay. What's the thing about liquor that turn you gay?
Now, see that I don't fucking know. That is a good fucking question.
So you ain't never been, I guess, tipsy.
You going out?
I'm going out.
Yeah, your phone went out. Say it again.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Bitch,
your
you
phone
lying.
kind of. No, I
Oh,
mean,
you
well,
didn't hear me for
hear
real?
for yourself. Your phone did go out.
Oh no, it's not my phone. I said why is it when a straight woman get the liquor in her, she why is it that y'all kiss girls for fun? Like what about liquor turn y'all gay for fun?
I mean, I'm not sure. I guess it's the liquid courage. Like you get a little bit of liquid courage. Like,
I
hey,
like
I
it.
might like this bitch. Let me
I
kiss
mean,
her.
your little
But
time, well, not a little time. You got a little time on you, but your time of living, like I guess,
excuse you,
just bypass it, bypass it.
I
Look,
have a little time on me.
you ain't your homegirls. You ain't never. Dang, you ain't never just been to like clubbing though.
Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, like I ain't never just been.
Out,
I
you know
mean,
what
I,
I'm saying?
I think every. I'll just say this. I'm sure every woman has been curious, of course.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, just like with sex, just like with dick. I mean, I'm sure every woman has been curious, but I mean, I guess, I mean, I don't know. I guess it just be the shit. When the liquor get in you,
yeah, yeah,
when the
yeah.
liquor get in them, they like, okay, look, let me try to shoot my shot with this bitch. Okay, look, let me see if she on what I'm on or something. Fuck, I don't know. I guess it's the liquor. The liquor do something to people. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, look, y'all. Before we end this episode, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it on y'all, man. Every lesbian out there, we got that first time story, and then we go ahead and give it to you. I'm gonna give it to y'all. So, like I said, man, y'all been listening to the recordings. I told you, man, I got started early. I sure did. I got started early. So I remember. Oh, I would never forget this. It was my seventh grade year, right? Um, I wasn't even dating this girl or nothing. I can't even tell you how it even came about, honestly. But boom, we I guess I don't know. I think she was curious. Cause I think she had a boyfriend. I don't even know. But she was just like, I guess she wanted to try. I ain't never done it before, so it was just like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't even remember how it came about, bro. Like, I don't remember talking to this girl ever. I just know we went to school together. So, anywho, we texting each other. Nah, this was I had a seventh grade field trip, right? This was my seventh grade field trip. So
Hmm.
I woke up, I'm like, shit, I'm about to come over. We lived in right across the street from Food Town.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be telling them all the
Remember?
places we live. Yeah, I remember. I know what your apartment you talking about.
Hello?
Yeah, you can't hear me? Oh shit.
Hello? You can hear
Hello?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
It
what
did what it
happened.
did. It did what it did
Oh.
when I said it went out.
Oh, okay. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
that's why I say no. I say don't be telling them all the places we live. I say, but I know what you talk about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Huh?
she stayed in the apartments that was behind us.
Right.
All right, so I'm like, all right, bet. Like, like we wasn't really going to school that day. We had a field trip, so I'm like, bet. I got up, I got ready. I'm like, shit, I'm about to come over, right? She was like, oh, you got to sneak in because my sister's still at home, and she, like, so I'm like, all right, bet, bet. So boom, get to her house. And we get, I get over there. Look, this is my first time, girl. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just look. I ain't watching no porn or none of that. I'm just like, shit. I just know you supposed to eat that
Wow.
shit. I'm like, shit. I'ma just shit. I guess licking like a lollipop or some shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
No,
So,
you lying.
man, I get there, man. I'm talking about smooth, man. I came in there like I knew what I was doing.
One thing, did you just say licking like a lollipop though?
Did you hear me?
Man, I'm dead.
Okay, so boom, I'm getting that thing. I'm kissing, woo to woo to woo. Nah, it come down to the little coochie coochie port, right? So I get
I know
the
you lying right now.
so I get the kissing it and whatever. I'm like, okay, okay. And I'm like, girl, this shit wet as fuck. Like, what the
Oh wow.
fuck?
Do you know who's gonna listen to this? Like, really?
Yo, I'm like, bro, this shit wet. This shit slimy. Oh, hell nah. I ain't never ate no shit like this, girl. What the fuck going
Oh
on?
wow. I was not prepared for this.
Man, so like I'm just like continue. I'm like, girl, this shit smell peppery. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I was convinced like I was never gonna eat coochie again. I'm like, bro, no. What the fuck is all this wetness? What's all this sliminess? Like, why it smell like that? I was so confused. Like, then on top of that, I told you like it was my field trip. So by the time me and Shawty got done, I had already missed my bus. So I'm like, boom, boom. I had called, what's her name, mama? I said, can you come bring me to school? so
Wow.
so I could catch the bus so we could go to our field trip, right? So when
Mhm.
I get to the school, I get on the bus and I just keep smelling my lip. I'm smelling my lip the whole day. I'm like, girl, it just my lip smells so peppery. Like I'm like, wow. Like, is this what it's supposed to smell like? Bruh. I never.
Girl, I'm just too like I just can't believe this conversation right now. Like really?
Man, I'm telling you, like, man, I was really convinced I was never gonna do it again. And what's crazy is she wasn't even the girl I was supposed to do it with first. I had a little girlfriend at the time, and
Mm.
I was supposed to do it with her, but she was taking too long. And I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna get this first time out the way. And I'm serious. I thought I never was gonna do it again, and then like the next week, I did it again. But her,
Wow.
but her coochie didn't smell peppery. Her coochie was
Oh
it.
wow. We really having this conversation?
I was like, man, this purified. Like, why your coochie taste like water? This is crazy. Yeah,
Purified pussy?
purified.
I can't believe this conversation right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, hey, man, shout out to the LGBTQ XYZ letters. You know what I'm saying? Let us know, man. When we drop this episode, man, comment below, man. If you got your first time story, like even the guys, you got your little boogie boogie ran in, man, let us know, man. How was that first experience? Cause it's crazy out there. I feel like everybody first time story is just amazing.
Man. I'm too outdone right now.
Yeah, so look, y'all. It's Breezy in the cut, man. You can follow me at Truly Breezy on Instagram, Truly Breezy on TikTok. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, sipping and spilling. Stay tuned for our anniversary video. It's gonna be dropping here in a few weeks. We promoting, we rolling out, we going out strong. So just share, like, subscribe. Go ahead, Shasha.
Right. And make sure y'all follow us on all platforms, by the way. Also, you can follow me as Shasha underscore May on all platforms. Make sure y'all turn on y'all notifications. Make sure y'all like, post, share, comment, and run these views and likes up, okay? And y'all don't want to miss this anniversary episode. Just letting y'all know. Have your glass of wine or whatever you drink while you listen to the episode.
Yeah, you gonna learn a lot. You gonna learn. You might, man. If you in the bedroom and you like, man, like something just not right. You might find out. You might just find out what that. You know what I'm saying? You might find out what it is. And look,
Right?
don't
And
judge me, y'all.
also, I want to say we appreciate everybody who do rock with us. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
We, and what this been like? What 10 months? 11 months? We
yeah.
somewhere in there. So
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, it's a journey, y'all. So just
it's a journey, but we appreciate y'all so much.
rock with us, man. Rock with us.
All
Yeah.
right, y'all. So, until next time.
Peace.